What's up, everybody? This is the Sponge Dude, and I'm back with a brand new video. And today I'm going to be talking about two things, maybe three if I have the time. I don't know if I'm going to have time, but we'll probably get to the third subject if I have the time. And the first thing I want to talk about is the channel itself. And I'm trying to figure out where my channel is going to fit on YouTube. I know I want to do this sort of thing, commentary, and I know I want to be able to talk about things, but I don't really know where to take it. And I think that's why recently I haven't been posting a lot because I don't have a lot of topics to talk about, per se. So I'm kind of been trying to figure it out as I go along, and I feel like that's not working. So I'm going to come to you guys and ask you, please, if you give me feedback or comments on what I should talk about, where the channel should go. And we've been growing pretty good, so I hope I get a lot of feedback. Currently at 34, and I just really hope that I get some feedback and channel directions so I know exactly what to do. I feel like that would help me. I feel like it would make the videos a lot more interesting, and you guys wouldn't watch like this the first minute and then click off. And because I feel like that's really what's been going on, because I've looked at my recent stats, and people only watch like the first 2 minutes or so. And I want to keep these videos more interesting so people watch the whole thing through. So I'm hoping you guys' feedback can tell me what this channel needs to succeed. And when you do, I'm really hoping that it's really good criticism. You can tell me what's wrong, you can tell me what I'm doing right, or you could just tell me flat out what I'm doing wrong only, so I know how to improve and fix upon it. Alright, and then, so the second thing I wanted to talk about was the brand new Call of Duty that's coming out, which I'm really super excited for. I have been waiting for a new Modern Warfare since Modern Warfare 3, and I feel like this one is finally going to be the one that brings back Call of Duty in the main spotlight. And I feel that they're finally getting it right. They're listening to fans. They're listening. They pretty much said no more jetpacks, thank God. And they said no more, just any of this that the old past terrible Call of Duties did, like Infinite Warfare, the last two Black Ops, and you know, like technically the last good one was the Modern Warfare remaster because it's what everyone wanted. And I feel like ever since, I don't know, Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty's kind of gone a little downhill. So I'm hoping that this one kind of brings them back up from the depths of, trouble, and that they're going to succeed with this one because it looks really good. And one of the things I want to talk about is the multiplayer aspect of the game, which I am super hyped for. It looks really fun. And I like the new teaser that came out that shows the players coming in on the helicopter instead of a loading screen. I feel like that's going to make the game a lot more better and interesting. I feel like people aren't going to get as bored, and I'm hoping that I'll be playing that game a lot on this channel. And then another bit of the multiplayer I want to talk about is Gunsmith, because even though I've never been too big on customization, I know a lot of the Call of Duty community wants more customization in the game, and I'm glad that that's going to be an option. But I'm personally not going to use it a lot. I think I'll mess around with it and like figure out how it works, but I don't feel like I'm going to be using it a lot. But I know a lot of other people are going to be because it's a great customization thing, and you could express yourself with those guns. And I might do one or two. I might do a video on me making guns. I don't know. You guys tell me if that's what you want. But another customization aspect that I want in the game is creating your own soldier. I feel that creating your own soldier would really bring a lot of people back into Call of Duty because it's basically them saying, this is my soldier, this is what I want to look like in the game. And it's not pretty much the game telling you what you're going to look like. Because I know in the first three Call of Duties, you kind of had these like generic character models, and you kind of like change with your rank, and everyone looked the same. And I feel like that kind of I don't know. I guess it kind of just didn't make it the variety very well. But I can already see a lot of people, if that option comes, just making awesome soldiers. And I would really, really like doing that because I would make about probably two or three, depending on if you could even make more than one. So I'm hoping that feature comes into the game. But other than that, I'm really excited. I saw the 2v2 gameplay, and then I saw also. Wait, no, never mind. They only showed 2v2. So I pretty much saw the 2v2 gameplay. It might be a mode worth checking out. I'm more of a team deathmatch guy. I pretty much, I'd say about 90% of my Call of Duty experience is team deathmatch, and then the other 10% is other game modes. But who knows? Maybe I'll change this when this new Call of Duty comes out, and maybe I'll start playing 2v2 a lot. And I'm hoping that 2v2 is not the only one. I hope they're gonna have like more and more, like Siege. I hope they're gonna have like a Siege styled one where it's 5v5. That would be really interesting, because that would be. But I feel like that'd be too much going into like Siege. I feel like they are kind of distinguishing themselves from Siege, and it's their own separate game. But I've also read a lot about how people are saying it looks too much like Siege and Battlefield, which I don't find that to be a problem. A lot of games are gonna look alike, so we might as well just deal with it and move on. And I guess the third thing I wanted to talk about was this whole rumor about the developers taking out a mission in the Call of Duty campaign, which to me, I feel like that's not a big deal because the mission's still going to be in the game, but it's going to be more of a cinematic cutscene rather than a playable mission. And I feel like maybe they did this because it just wasn't working, or someone told them that, hey, you really need to take this out. It's a controversial level. But they've done controversial levels in the past, like in Modern Warfare 2 with No Russian, where you literally shoot up an airport. So maybe it's just because they feel like they don't want that negativity. But I'm really happy that it's still in the game. It's gonna be a cutscene, and maybe that will enable them to have even more missions in the game instead of just like 10. Because I've read somewhere that it's only going to be about 10 missions, which I feel is a little too rushed of a campaign. Because I know in the first few Call of Duties, they'd have 3 acts. They'd pretty much have about 10 missions in each act, like Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. And I feel like that really gave us an opportunity to learn the stories, get to know the characters, and love the characters. Because I remember pretty much almost breaking down in tears when I saw Ghost die and Soap die. And then I pretty much was really happy when Price killed Makarov at the end. And you know what? Because I spent years just with these characters, and a lot of things happened with them. And, that emotional connection I feel like is not going to happen in 10 levels. I don't know, I might be wrong. And hopefully the rumors about it having only 10 levels are not true. Who knows, though, until we actually play. And so I'm going to stop it right there. I know there's going to be a full multiplayer reveal August 1st. I'll try to get that commentary out the very next day or the day after that, because I really am going to be studying that and watching it so I can tell you guys about it and what I think and how it looks. And if I can do that, then that's great. If that sounds like a good video, please tell me in the comments. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys want to see anything else on this channel or have any comments or suggestions where this channel should go, can you please put that in the comments and tell me? We're growing really well. I'm already amazed we have 34 subscribers. I know that's not, huge or even that much of a great sub count. But for me, someone doing this when I first started didn't think I was going to get any. It's really good. And I appreciate every single one of you that have subbed. And I know we're going to keep growing, and I hope I am entertaining because sometimes I get a little discouraged when stuff doesn't happen right away, and I know this is going to take time, but I'm glad that you guys are here to support me and pretty much help me in this journey. So I'm just going to end it here because I don't know what else to say. There's about 7 minutes left in the video. You can either stay, watch the rest, or leave when I'm done talking. But if you're new to this channel, please hit that like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. You could join us on this journey, and if you're a new sub, go ahead and put your own opinions in the comments and stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Evil eye deployed.
Your feet active.
Deploying welcome mat. Razor wire is deployed. EDD mounted. Let them come.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb. 10 seconds left.
Reputed evil eye is ready.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Device primed. Keep an eye on door. AT is active in this sector. EDD mounted. Let them come. AT is ambushed there. Stay clear. EDD primed. Clear. Stick surveillance line fire.
God damn, bro. Fuck you! How many times do I have to shoot you? Holy fuck. IQ's one shot.
One Op 4 remaining. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.